Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Rockin Roundtable. My name is Matthias.
And I'm Shay.
Today, we have a fun Talkfest talking about our amazing trip to Belgium and the Alcatraz Festival.
I can't wait to start chatting about this and letting you guys know our experience.
Yeah. All the bands, all the experiences, all the friends, and all the fun times, and all the new friends we made.
Yes, many. And I'm so grateful and thankful.
Yeah, that was truly incredible. And a little bit of background. So some of you may know we went to Sweden Rock Festival in June this summer, 2025. And then we knew that our friends were going to Belgium for the Alcatraz Festival for two reasons. First off, our friend Ira, his band Room 13 was playing at the Alcatraz Festival. Mm-hmm. On top of that, Ira and Jessica were getting married at the Alcatraz Metal Festival.
That's right. And those of you who checked out a Talkfest that happened maybe 6 months ago or whatever, look for the Talkfest starring Ira Black and Jessica Chase. So, it's a long one, but they somewhere in the middle of our conversation, they talked about this, what he's talking about, them getting married, and about the Alcatraz Festival and everything. So.
Yeah, because they got engaged at the Alcatraz Festival as well back in 2017. After the show, the headline show by Korn, the band Korn. Mm-hmm. So that was pretty epic, and it's on YouTube as well, so if you want to check it out. But now it was time to, get married.
Yeah.
And what a amazing trip we had, and what a fun time.
I mean, we were because of Room 13, we have done a few reactions for that band in the past, and we became friends with Mario.
Yeah.
And he's the one that created. It's his band. He's the one that started.
Yeah,
right?
It's his band. I mean, he started this band, I think, back in 2010 in Belgium to begin with. Then it went on hiatus for a while, and then when he started working with Ira Black, they kind of revived this band. And we're going to come back to details about what happened, things they were doing during the show. But a hint is that they filmed a music video for the song Hellraiser.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there was lots of exciting things. So So should we begin where it began?
Yeah, maybe we should do that. Yeah.
So
should we talk about the trip first? Yeah.
Yeah. So Sunday, August 3rd is the day that we left, head to the airport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we had lots of different options how to fly to Belgium. Mm-hmm. But we decided to take first a domestic flight from Las Vegas to Chicago, and then from Chicago straight to Brussels.
Yes. Yeah.
Because it was just, for us, was easier in a way to do it that way.
And United Airlines.
Yeah.
So we were pleasantly surprised, right? I mean, I thought I had a good experience. So
yeah, because when we flew to Sweden, we flew British Airways, and that was not as pleasant.
Yes, there was some issue. It wasn't horrendous or anything like that. It's just that we were disappointed a few things. But,
yeah, and we're old. We want to be comfortable. At least I am.
Yeah. I'm actually the bitch the bitch that bitches about comfort more than you are. So, and I know you want to keep me happy. So
I want to keep you happy, and you're like, yep. If I'm flying economy, I'm not going.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, but it was a smooth trip, and then we got to Brussels, and our friend Mario from the band Room 13, and please check out their videos because it's such a great band. But that's a side note. We're going to come back to that. But
how long of a layover did we have in Chicago?
That was like 3 hours, I think.
Yeah, and we went to a lounge.
Yeah, we had.
I think we had Bloody Marys.
I think we did have Bloody Marys at the lounge. Yeah.
So I don't know if we We might have ate a little snack, but the airlines, because of the way we traveled and international, they feed you a lot.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And that was a really good lounge because it was the Polaris Lounge in Chicago. It's a brand new lounge.
Yeah.
And was very high end. All kinds of stuff.
It was. We really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So then we got on our flight. We arrived in Brussels on August 4th, on Monday.
Yeah, Monday morning
Yes.
at, I think it was like 9 a.m. And then the problems or the challenges started, right? Once we landed in Brussels.
There was it was before we can go to get our bags, but we had to go through immigration.
Yeah, we checked the passports and stuff like that. And this line was...
Long line.
I mean, if we didn't do what we did eventually, which we're going to come back to, we would have waited for probably 3-4 hours.
Yeah, and how long did we wait anyway before we?
I think we waited almost an hour.
Yeah, it was past the half hour. Yeah, it was almost close to an hour.
And this was for U.S. based or non-EU people in this line. But then we're like, let me ask someone because I have a EU passport, a Swedish passport, as well as a U.S. passport. So I asked one of the people working there, like, can I go on the EU immigration kind of, what's it called? Line.
Yeah. It was to the left. And it was like empty.
Yeah. And they were like, yeah, you can go there if you have an EU passport and you can bring your partner, even though she is not a EU citizen. So, and we did that, and then we're through in 5 minutes.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we walked way up to the front of the other line, and it was so quick.
Yeah, it was
so we're
quick.
like, thank God, because those people, it didn't move that line. We were moving like a foot, like every 10 minutes. Like it was just, we would have been there for many, many hours. I believe, like you said,
that was intense. Yeah, and then we finally, got our bags and at the terminal or the arrivals area, we met up with our friend Mario.
Yes.
He's such a nice guy, driving all over Belgium essentially.
Because he was there really early, which is great, but he didn't realize how long we were going to take up in that line and everything.
No one expected that. So. But anyway, so we met with him, and he picked us up in his Volvo, which is a Swedish car. So I'm like, oh, this is a good start,
right?
Yeah, and then Brussels, such a beautiful, beautiful landscape there. So we actually drove to the opposite of where we were supposed to go because we had to go to pick up a couple of amps.
Yeah, so we had some errands to run.
Yeah, exactly. Which was, what was perfect. So we got to see more of that area in Belgium. Beautiful. And then we headed back to the hotel.
And
in Leuven.
Leuven.
And a fun fact about Leuven is it's the headquarters of the Stella. I'm going to butcher the name. Stella Artois beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stella beer. Just
Stella beer. Yeah.
Everyone,
Yeah. I'm butchering the name.
When people order it at a bar, even in the U.S., they just say it's Stella.
Yeah,
so
Stella.
We just kind of know what that is.
And that was the headquarters. It was right next to our hotel. I'm like, holy shit.
That was cool.
Yeah. And I was excited about that. It was a fun fact. Mm-hmm. And also, speaking of Stella beer, as a side note, the Stella beer in Belgium tastes differently than it does in the U.S.
Because I've served it bartending back in the day, but I've never drank one. So so you have in the U.S. and there. So explain.
Yeah, it's just I don't know because in the U.S. I think it's like licensed, so they brew it in the U.S.
Yeah,
and I don't know much about brewing beer, but I would assume it's because of the different waters.
I wonder if any other ingredients are different.
No, I think the ingredients are the same. But I think it's the water.
Water would make things change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the Belgian version or the original version of Stella beer, it's so much better tasting, in my opinion.
Did I take a sip of yours at all? I don't.
I think you did actually. Yeah,
I can't remember.
Yeah,
But,
it's incredibly tasty beer. So I had like 40 or 50 beers the first day.
Yeah, and just so you know, I don't like beer. I just don't like it. And I probably drank 1, 2 in my entire life. So I just can't. I can't.
Yeah,
I just can't. But
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, and when we got to the hotel, so since we were there pretty early, they didn't have any rooms available for us, and we were so jet lagged.
Yeah, it was a couple hours because usually in general, even in the U.S., rooms aren't ready till like after 2, like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 or 4 p.m. Yeah,
And we got there like at noon.
Yeah, before noon. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, you had. So they put a rush on it a bit, but still, we had to kind of.
And we thought about going out on the town and have some lunch and stuff like that, but we were just so tired.
I didn't sleep at all. I mean, I just don't sleep on the planes, and so I'm. You do sometimes, but I don't think you did this time.
Well, I slept a little bit.
Okay.
Because we did have lie flat beds.
Yeah.
So we.
Yeah.
Technically.
I mean, I rested my body.
Yeah.
But
which is
I was like,
good enough sometimes, but.
Right.
But we were super tired. Yeah. So when we eventually got our rooms, I think we went to sleep pretty much right away in the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah. Well, first off, the front of the hotel, it was nothing like fabulous. I was just like, oh, this is nothing. This is not like a grand type of. But inside, don't let that fool you, because inside I loved it. Had a cool bar, restaurant, but the front desk and the people there were amazing.
Yeah.
Everything, the decor, the whole inside was just really cool and cool vibe, and loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
No hotel in Leuven, Belgium.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. That was and to your point, I mean, when you look from the outside, it looks like a office, like a commercial building.
Yeah.
Not like a hotel.
Right. Exactly. It's just crazy.
That was kind of weird though.
Yeah. And even the street it was kind of like a highway street, like I don't know, you can get killed if you walk out in the middle of the street. It was like cars were. Anyway, just the whole front of it was just not like our typical when you go to a hotel.
Yeah, and the location was really good because it was like a 5-minute walk to downtown.
Yes, which we did quite. We'll get to that point, but like, we liked our room and everything. So I can't remember the room. But I know we liked it.
Yeah, we did. We stayed at, was it 3 different hotels or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah. But what was perfect, and then eventually we woke up and we were hungry.
A nap, and yeah.
Well, actually, I think I went downstairs first because you were still sleeping.
Yes, you went down to have
something to eat.
Have dinner.
Yeah, and then eventually
I think it was like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
But to me, in my head, it was like midnight because I couldn't tell. I was like, but I made it. You talked me into it, and I was like, and plus I was hungry and I wanted to. I think I slept enough. I don't know how many hours. Don't ask, but it was long enough. And
did you think they're going to ask?
You guys might ask how long I slept, so I can't remember. So
no, but it was good. We needed it for sure, and it was comfy bed. So. Yeah, props to Novotel in Leuven, Belgium.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And then the next day, because we didn't get to see anyone that night.
Because they did some stuff, didn't they?
No, they came in later.
Oh, everyone came in later. So it's like
yeah.
Okay.
So our friends came in later, but then the following day
we did some sightseeing, and we knew we were meeting up with them in the afternoon. Mm-hmm. But we left a little bit early so we could do some sightseeing on our own.
Yeah.
And that was Tuesday, August 5th. Walk and toured around Leuven.
Right. And was that the same? Was that the day we did? Yeah, we went to rehearsals later.
That was later. That was we'll get to that.
Okay.
This was we had lunch, and we met up with Jessica and Suzette. Yes. And then we met up with Jessica's sons and all her kids and Ira's kids.
Yeah, I remember.
And they were at a burger kind of French fried joint, and we were just hanging out. I think I don't know because we had breakfast. Did we have breakfast at the hotel?
I think we did. Yeah,
I think we did, which was a great. We kept. Usually, you can't get me up early in the morning to have breakfast, but I love this place. And anyway, so that was at our hotel. At our hotel. Oh, that was at our hotel. But anyway, that's why we weren't hungry for lunch yet.
Yeah.
But
then,
we hung around with them.
Yeah, and also a fun fact: French fries was actually invented in Belgium. So it's Belgian fries.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't even remember. I think I had one or two. I mean, I guess because they're not all the same. Just like in the U.S., every restaurant cooks them their own way. Some are skinny, some are fat, some are more tender, some are crispier. That's all the same. But they're all pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
And then we did some shopping. I went to a makeup store that I've been looking for, Kiko Milano. So it took us forever we went in the wrong direction. Don't ask why, but I mean,
GPS was fucked up.
Yeah,
so.
it was GPS was drunk.
Yeah, it was me.
But it was great though. I bought a few things. It was cute. So then.
Oh, and we saw before we went there.
We went to the church.
Yeah, the church. Wow, the architecture in Leuven. There are videos about Leuven in Belgium on YouTube. And the buildings and the churches and
cathedrals and everything.
It's just astonishing. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't research, but how old is that? How old were they? Those
they must have been from
50 years old.
1970s.
Yeah, at least. No.
Yeah,
because shag carpet on the walls and the cathedral. No, just kidding. But it was more like from the 1570s.
Yeah, I think even 14s. Older. Yeah,
just breathtaking.
Because some of those buildings took like 200 years to build. And all these sculptures on the walls.
Oh my! Yeah, I mean, I zoomed in and took so many photos. Of statues in the
right, and they're all unique. Right. And there were hundreds of them.
Right.
It was just
And there was a tower that kept gong every hour. It could be gong, like a church. And when we finally got to see it happening, it was like half the day was over. But there was actually like a statue.
Oh yeah,
it was like a gold statue of a guy. I don't know if he was a saint or something, but he was like gonging it like it was mechanical. But it was at the very top. It was so amazing. Like it was so cool. I'm like, oh my god,
so cool. And cobblestone streets, and everybody was bicycling.
We almost, if you're going to hit, you would never get hit by a car there. You would get hit by a bicyclist, 100%.
Yeah, and they had those electrical bikes, so it was super quick. It was like mopeds.
I mean, it just everywhere, and they can go anywhere they want. I mean, like
they're like holy cows in India or something.
Yeah, I mean, they really, I think they get the right of way over pedestrians. It's like it seemed like it because like, move out of the way, watch out. No, it's just, oh my god. So so your chances are getting hit by a bicycle is very high.
Yeah, it's very high. Yeah, and it's also, there's no distinction between what is a road and what is like a bike lane and what is...
Right. You may get a little lane that shows a person walking and, it's that, at least that little part is for us.
Yeah.
Everything else is for bicyclists. So, but with the stores and I think we had some coffee.
Yeah.
What was that? It was really everything. Everything was. It reminded me of Pittsburgh, or it was just black and gold.
Yeah, icy coffee.
It was like the best iced coffee in town, or something.
Yeah.
It was called. I
think it was icy, like ICY.
Yeah. And we definitely had one. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I like mine was really good.
Yeah. So that was a good experience.
Well, it was essentially it was not like a coffee. It was more of a dessert.
Yeah, definitely. So.
It was a lot of sugar, but it was good. I enjoyed it, and just walking around there and looking at people, and the whole people watching was fun there.
Yeah.
So
then I don't know how much time went by when we knew we were going to finally meet up with Ira and the rest of the band. Mario, we that was later that day. Mm-hmm. It was a kind of like a late evening, and remember, I think we went back to our room, got cleaned up, and then we walked back. I remember we took a picture of me near that mural. I had a purple shirt.
Right.
and we're
Oh yeah. Okay.
so we're walking back to meet them. We found the shortcut.
Yeah, we found the shortcut.
It's a
Yeah.
shortcut. It saved us half the time of walking down to downtown. So we're meeting up with them, and they were all there at the table, that outdoor place.
Right. The Cafe Industrial, I think it was called.
So we were there for hours, just drinking, getting to see we got to meet Lonnie.
Yeah, Lonnie and Suzette.
Well, Suzette was with us earlier.
Oh, yeah, she was, yeah.
We got to meet, though, her husband, Lonnie, who's the drummer of Room 13, and Sven,
yeah, and Gary.
Yeah. And they were all there, so we got to meet everybody there. That was, we had a long table, and we were just we took so many selfies and video and stuff. It was so much fun.
Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. Great times.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think we went pretty. I think we were the first ones to leave.
Yeah, they were staying for a late night dinner.
Oh yeah.
And why did we leave? Why weren't we hungry? Did we eat before that?
I think we were just tired.
Okay.
So we went back to the hotel.
Yeah, unless we ate at the hotel when we got cleaned up. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
But either way, we were the first ones to leave.
Yeah. And then the following day.
Yeah, so like I said, that was Tuesday, August 5th. Now we go to Wednesday, August 6th. We had the Room 13 rehearsal.
Yeah.
And so elaborate on how that went that day.
Yeah, so that day we got picked up and we went with the band to...
Sven picked us up.
Yeah, Sven picked us up. One of the guitar players for Room 13, and he has tons of bands. He's the best. Very nice guy.
So did we check out of our hotel then?
No. Yes, we did. We
had our luggage being held though. Or wait, no. How did that work?
No, we packed our bags because we went after rehearsals. We were supposed to go to Kortrijk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we did pack up. We checked out from the hotel.
Yeah.
Grabbed our stuff, and we took that in his car, and we went to the other town. I think the town is called Dietz or something like that.
Where Club Hell was.
Club Hell.
The rehearsal space. But it's a rock club.
It's a rock club, and there are a lot of bands are playing there. Actually, the band Metalite are playing there September 5th.
I mean, if I lived here, like if I lived here, if I lived there, I mean, that would be some place that we would go all the time.
Oh, yeah.
You know, yeah.
Yeah. Super small, but like true rock and roll club.
Yeah, and with a goth touch. Right?
Yes.
Skeletons and stuff hanging out.
Yeah.
Hanging out. But hanging on the walls and maybe hanging out too. But it was just, it was one of those things on the ceiling, posters. I mean, like, we took so much film and photo and just like, we were there for hours. So I was just looking. I never got bored of looking at the walls and looking at the decor. It was
and
so
all
cool.
the posters and, the decor was fun.
We met the owner too, was there.
Yeah, we met the owner, and then but I think the owner left, and we had the sound guy and the roadie. I can't remember exactly who were there, still there. And they, came and went. But so they were supposed to do rehearsals, like the set twice, and
we were there for hours.
Yeah, because they have never rehearsed together.
Yeah,
ever before.
Yeah. Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. So they went through the set twice. Full thing.
Yeah. Yeah, and we did film that as well. So we have some footage. We'll see if we use it sometime. But it was fun though. And it was just really, really cool. It was a good sound in that little bar.
Yes.
It kind of reminded me of not the decor, but like a version of dive bar.
Yes.
Here in Las Vegas.
Yes.
A smaller venue.
Yeah.
But really good sound.
It was super cool.
Yeah. So we hung out there, and they ran through their set twice and did some tweaks and, talked through some stuff, how to, the talk in between songs and all this stuff. The way you need to do it for a show. I mean, because the show at Alcatraz was in front of thousands of people, so they needed to be tight. They needed to know their plan. so to speak.
So like it was just us. It was the band and it was us two.
Yeah.
But all the spouses from the band members, like Jessica and Suzette and everything, and
the
all the
boys.
kids,
Yeah.
they were already during the rehearsal. They were already
In Ghent.
Ghent, and then and then from there, it wasn't too far from our final destination, where the Alcatraz Festival, where everybody was staying in the hotel. So they were already there, like way before us, waiting for us to get up there.
Right. Yeah, because they went to Ghent, and then from Ghent it was like 15 minutes on train to Kortrijk.
Yeah.
I'm probably butchering the names of these towns, so please excuse me if you are from Belgium. But so they went there. They came in early, and we were rehearsing until it was like after 7 p.m. or something like that, or 8 p.m.
I think it was 8:30.
Yeah.
At least till 8:30 when we were ready to leave, like head up.
Yeah, and then so we need to go back to Leuven, to their hotel, to pick up their luggage, because they didn't take any luggage, obviously, to Ghent when they're going sightseeing.
Right. But so we were we took like we had some the RV.
Yeah, we took the RV.
Yeah. We were passengers in the back.
Yeah, it was nice though.
Yeah, it was cool, but
and the drive was like an hour and a half to 2 hours from Leuven to Kortrijk.
Yeah, it was. He went fast, but still,
Yeah.
we did one little quick stop, just to get some snacks, like halfway through. But it was. You fell asleep, I think, in the back of I think you fell asleep quickly.
Oh, maybe I did.
For a minute, but I was holding on for dear life. I mean, it's just the seat because I was sitting across. You were sitting at the comfy little table where you were like.
Well, I was offering to switch, so.
Yeah, I mean, it was difficult, but I was like, I always seem to like to take the hard part, just because I don't know.
Well, you picked me, so.
Yeah, I'm always.
You must hate your life.
Yeah, I always choose to suffer, if anyone. So I'm the one that's. I guess I'm strong. I could handle it. So, but then.
And before we actually left Leuven, so we took all the luggage, it was like 18 bags, 17 bags, packed the RV.
RV up. So we had luggage were like. I had to make sure they weren't like wheeling towards us, and they were stacked in the back. You and the guys did a great job stacking it.
Yeah, it was good.
I wasn't moving. I got my own luggage, but I wasn't packing up everyone else's luggage. So the whole band did, like Ira, everybody, they did all that.
Yeah. So, but anyway, it was
that was crazy,
cool.
but it worked.
But then eventually we came to Park Hotel in Kortrijk,
which I enjoyed.
Yeah, it was a nice hotel.
Yes.
I loved it too. And we checked in, and I think we went to the bar the first night.
Yes, we did. Wednesday evening, we had Moscow Mules at the cocktail bar.
Right.
Late
and that
night.
was the day, we checked in, and that was the day before the festival started, right? So
yes, and see, like Jessica and all the boys and everybody, they were all there hours before, but they didn't have their luggage with them, or a lot of them didn't have their phone chargers or anything, so their phones went dead. So they just slept in the rooms for a couple hours while we were on our way. So they were in their PJs, not PJs. They were just comfy clothes.
Yeah, and the phones were dead, so I don't think we could get a hold of them either. So.
Yeah, so they just had to have faith that everybody was on their way with all their luggage. So they all got up and met us at the front, and when we were at check-in at the front desk, and they got all their luggages, and we checked into our room, and we loved it. And after that was over, then we went down to the bar and we thought, the show starts tomorrow, and not early. It didn't I think it wasn't until 5:00 p.m. So we're like, we definitely could sleep in good and take our time, and so that we definitely, and we checked out the cocktail lounge, and it was amazing. We loved it. That was our favorite hangout.
Yeah, that was nice.
But later, Suzette and Lonnie ended up coming down to
Ira as well.
Yeah, to join us for a while, and they had some cocktails. Well, not Ira, but they had some. Yeah. Anyway, so we were there until they closed.
Yeah.
Till last call.
Yeah.
Wherever that was. It was 1:00 or something.
Yeah. But it was cool.
It was amazing. It was great. It was great.
And then the following day, we had the big festival day, or the start of the festival. We need to get the, get the passes and...
Well, you and I walked around and had lunch at that outdoor
we did?
place.
Okay. We did. Yeah, that was I can't remember.
I didn't.
Because we wanted to get breakfast.
And why? Because we slept too late for breakfast? Is that what happened? Yeah. So it was like 11. It was like after 11 a.m. So everything was turning into lunch.
Yeah.
So we had to walk around and it was nice to walk around that part of the town.
Yeah, it was beautiful. That's another beautiful town.
Yeah. We walked by some cool places, and we finally everything was an outdoor cafe. So the one place we decided to and had a lunch. Mm-hmm. I didn't like I had some pasta and it had like ham in it, but it was like thinly sliced ham.
Like I think it's called Parma. Ham.
Yeah, and I couldn't finish that part of it. Because it was chewing. It was like chewing gum.
Yeah, and it has a distinct flavor of pork. And
I guess so, but it's like imagine chewing gum, but you're chewing pork, and it just wasn't breaking up. It was just turning into one big ball in my mouth, and I'm like, my teeth were not cutting through. Maybe it's my teeth; they're too, they're too dull. But I don't know, sharp teeth like you.
Yeah.
But but the rest of I just pushed that aside, and the rest of it was amazing. So I enjoyed it. So that was good.
It was really nice, and just to hang out there.
Yeah, the weather was great. I mean, it was a little bit humid, but not like Florida or anything like that. But it was nice. The temperature was nice. Everything was good.
Yeah. I mean, the entire week was good weather. So, yeah.
So then, because we had all afternoon, because we didn't have to head up there to Alcatraz till, I don't know, was it 4? I think 4 o'clock?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
So we met up with everybody to get our passes and stuff. Mm-hmm. And
we got picked
wristbands.
We got picked up by the Alcatraz runners.
Yeah.
They came with vans and picked us up.
Yeah.
So we all went to...
And that was Thursday, August 7th. So for day one.
Yeah. And it was such a great thing. First off, we were invited to the festival, but also they gave us artist passes.
Yes.
Which meant that we had all access. Yeah. So stage access, backstage access. We had full...
The catering tent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think we had a meal at the festival except for in the catering.
Yeah, even though we were like, maybe we will, but we didn't. We never got a chance to. We didn't need to. We had plenty to eat in catering.
Yeah, it was good food as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
And dinner, yeah. And then some. No.
Yeah, and, then some.
And a snack in between each. No.
Desserts and ice cream.
Yeah.
Those Magnum ice creams.
I never did get the one ice cream that I wanted.
Yeah,
so
the white chocolate. Yeah.
Maybe we'd find something here.
Yeah, we have to do that. Yeah, so, and what was the first show we saw there?
Well, it was Exhorted.
Exhorter.
Exhorter. Yeah, we were side stage with the whole. Yeah. I guess they were friends. Ira is friends with them.
Ira and Jessica. Yeah.
So we stood side stage. That was and it was amazing. It was so cool, the experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it really was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Exhorter is I think it's a Bay Area thrash metal band.
Yeah.
At least U.S. based. I think it's Bay Area.
It was really fun to watch. I mean, other bands, it wasn't, even though this was the day one, it was like half a day, right? From like 5 till like whatever, midnight. And the other bands playing were like Evo Invaders and Overkill, Frog Leap, some of those bands. So.
Yeah, and Overkill, we saw them recently, opening for King Diamond here in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
And Frog Leap, I wanted to see Frog Leap because that's that guy, Leo, who has a YouTube channel with like 5 million subscribers. He does covers.
Yeah, and
he's such a talented guy.
And just entertaining. His whole band they just put on a fun show.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But, and then, we went back to the hotel.
Yeah.
because it was pretty slow day, first day for us, right?
Yeah, long day was amazing after. Yeah, but I think we went back and had cocktails after 10 or after 11.
We did.
For some, at the cocktail bar at our hotel because we were like safe. So,
Yeah.
Meaning we didn't have anywhere else to go. Like we could just
Yeah.
get buzzed and walk to our room.
Yeah, and Lonnie and Suzette came.
Yeah, and they met us. So it was so much fun. And we were there all.
And did Brian and Dawn, were they that night as well? Yeah, because they joined us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah.
So cocktails. So then we probably till 1 and until they closed, and then we went to bed. But we had an early for day 2, Friday, August 8th. Mm-hmm. The Room 13 show.
Yes.
Was going to be around noon-ish.
Yeah, it was actually noon, I think.
Yeah. So the lineup for that day was a really healthy lineup. I mean, we had Creator, Ministry, the Helicopters, Wednesday 13, Windrose, Wasp, Mastodon.
Oh yeah, Wasp. Yeah.
So they all were playing. Frail, Abath, Hypocrisy.
Yeah.
They were all. It was a full day.
Oh, great
from
bands.
noon till like 1 a.m. or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But,
but our big thing was to see Room 13, obviously,
and to be with her and help them out and everything. So like that was like that was one of the first. It was an early show. So yeah.
And it was at the. It's called the Swamp Stage. It's like a big, huge, almost like a circus tent, or it was humongous. And they had big LED screens on the sides, and wow! And we had the pleasure to stand on the side to begin with.
Yeah.
We filmed some. We took some pictures. It was just a blast to see them playing and having fun, and their first show together.
Yeah, they sounded incredible, and they had some guests that came up. And they did These Boots Are Made for Walking.
Yes,
we met
a
her.
cover of that. Yeah,
great singer.
Yeah, she was amazing.
Just amazing. Dressed as like a cop though. A cop was. They were all in like leather spandex.
Yeah, because they are
cop suits, policeman suits.
Yeah, what do they call them? The prison guards.
Prison guards.
Yeah,
yes.
Prison guards. Yeah,
they were hot and sexy. But and then they filmed the video as well.
Yeah, so the big, first off, the show itself was the big event, so they could, perform together for the first time at this big festival, which is amazing, right? And also they filmed a music video for a cover of the song Hellraiser, which written by Lemmy. So Motorhead has played this song, and also Ozzy played this song. And Ozzy had just passed away, and Lemmy passed away a few years ago. So it was honoring them, in honor of Lemmy and Ozzy, to perform this song, and they did such a great job. But it was a full-blown video production, so they filmed like with professional cameras and stuff like that. So it's gonna come. Be released here soon.
I can't wait to see this. So.
Yeah. So that was killer. And they had, you mentioned the prison guards. They also had a guy with a flamethrower.
Yes.
Yeah. So every single time the chorus, the Hellraiser, he just had the flamethrower. It was, it was absolutely incredible. A sick show.
And I think did you go? I watched it from the side stage still because I just wanted to be up there. It was exciting to see that part of it. Mm-hmm. But you went down front.
I went down in the photo pit for a while as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it was an amazing. They did an amazing job, and the audience loved it, and it was just oh my god, it was just great. Yeah. A great time.
Really good time. And if you haven't been to Alcatraz, the whole it's set up like a. Like a prison, right? But with a Mad Max theme. Mm-hmm. So it's such a cool place, and they have organized it really well. They have big stages. I think 4 big stages, right? Yeah. The prison stage, which is the main stage. Swamp stage, which was one of the tents. And then Eldorado is another tent.
And then La Morgue.
La Morgue, yeah.
Is another tent.
That was a smaller one, yeah.
Yeah.
But all in all, it was just absolutely amazing. And tons of merch and lots of food options, obviously, as well, and drink options at different bars. And it was, I read somewhere there were, during the weekend or the festival, was a total of 60,000 people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about that.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, because some of the days it sold 1-day tickets as well. So you could buy the 4-day ticket or 2-day and 1 day. So, yeah.
So after Room 13 was done, and then we were good. We were like all on our own for a while. So we walked around. We checked out, like you said, some of the merch area. I loved the merch area. There was one merch booth that was just they each had like walk-in area, like little. It looks like little, like wooden houses. Kind of thing, like, and it had just patches. Like I think that was my favorite.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah.
There was so many patches I wanted, but I just didn't get anything. But I mean, I saw like a dozen that I would have liked.
Yeah,
it was great. And then, like you said, we walked. So we were really getting to walk around and get to know the area and how the festival's set up. And then our first time in VIP.
Right.
So we checked out the first set. We were up there for Wednesday 13.
Yeah.
So we watched it from up there. We got comfortable.
Yeah, and the way they have set it up is pretty cool because they have the bleachers on the side, which is not VIP.
Right.
Anyway, it's first come, first serve.
Right.
So you can see the prison stage from there. So if you want to sit down,
that was the main stage, the prison stage.
And on top of that, they have the VIP deck.
Yeah, and it's like a tent, but it's huge, and
and that's where you have tons of seating, big
bars,
bar, and also behind the bar they had like a copy of Rainbow Bar and Grill.
Yeah, a mock-up, but you could sit. There's Red Booth. It's a small, tinier version, but it's great.
They had like the rainbow sign as well.
I was like, we noticed that like after we were up there for a while. I'm like, look at that over there,
It was really cool, actually. So we were there, quite a bit. Catched a few shows. We saw Wasp from the deck as well.
Yes.
Yeah, some of Wasp. So it was really good. I mean, we could hear really well, and depending on where you were sitting, you can also watch the show. Yeah. So yeah.
And we didn't stay to the very end because it was an early day because we were there way before noon. But but by the evening, we might have, I don't know which show. We watched a lot of the shows and a little bit here and there throughout the day, but it was time for us to head back to the hotel as it was getting dark or something. So
I think most we were tired.
Yeah, it was just
lagged.
It's exhausted, exhausting, but having so much fun and so much to do. Just like and like I said, this was day 2, Friday night. So So we go back to the hotel. I can't remember after. I don't know if we had cocktails or what we did. I can't. It was pretty much every night.
Yeah, we probably did.
We called it a nightcap. I guess I call it that. But and so then woke Saturday. Up. So Saturday, day 3, we had a full day. I mean, some of the bands playing was. Vola and I Want to See Fit for a King. Doro was playing that day. Extreme, Avatar, Drowning Pool, and friends of ours, Evergrey.
Yeah, which was the main.
Yeah, and they played early, like at 1:30, 1:40.
Yeah, that was very early.
Yes.
Yeah, so we got to see them before the show in their dressing room.
Yes, yes. Got to say hi and chatted for a bit.
Yeah, that was cool. And we asked, "Where's the new drummer?" And they're like, "He's already there."
He's already there.
Yeah, he was excited to play, I guess. So, yeah. But we got to say hi to him
later. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He's like, I felt like we've known him all this time.
Yeah,
he fits right in.
Yeah, he does. He does.
But we were there side stage for that show.
Yeah.
We didn't stay. We watched their whole set, but from side it was only like a few songs, and then we went down front. Yeah. And then I think we also ended up in VIP and watched their last couple.
I think we did, yeah.
But whatever. But we saw the whole set just from different areas.
Yeah. Which was really smart.
And we knew we were going to see them later, too.
Yeah. And the thing with the side stage, I mean, it's always fun with, standing side stage. But most bands, they don't have any sound on stage.
Right.
Except for you only hear drums, essentially.
Right. So you could see you're seeing from the profile, which is great. And you could see actually the front of the audience of the festival crowd. Yeah. But you're not getting great sound. It's not like, even if you record something, you're only getting the drum benefit.
Yeah,
it just depends. Yeah. But yeah.
But so we did that, and then it was just a busy day. Everything is just.
Well, the big event after 5 o'clock was the wedding.
Yeah, of course. That was Saturday, yeah.
Right. And so it was going to start in the VIP deck. Mm-hmm. So we were there like an hour or two before just getting ready to meet up with them. So we saw Drowning Pool. I remember from up there and a few other bands, but we were just getting ready for the wedding to happen after 5. It was like 5:30 or whatever it was. But
that was
so when that started, it was an amazing little ceremony, and it was back near that,
like a private room in a private section in the VIP on the VIP deck.
Yeah, and they said their vows and. It was great. It was how many of us? It was like 30 people there, maybe 30, 40 friends. And it was just...
Yeah, friends and family. Yeah.
It was great. It was really... Oh, and the thing that I was so excited, they actually had Summersby hard cider. And I haven't had that since Sweden. And I was so happy to see that. And they had that. I don't think you could buy it like as a drink, but they had special for the weddings that happened there quite often. So I was like, I'll take 5. But
right.
But I know.
I forgot that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah.
But
well, it was good. I mean, it was a bonus, right? And we signed the what's it called? Not the guest book. What's it called?
Kind of like it's a book, but everyone's not just signed, but like. You can leave your own little note, like a message to the bride and groom and your wishes.
Yeah,
best wishes. I was you signed it quickly, but I was like further back, and so that took a while. But that I'm very happy with that.
Yeah. The whole ceremony there was just amazing. But then once
then everyone left and followed. We went down front.
Yeah,
down on the field. Yeah, festival field.
Festival field.
And it was bright and sunny and getting hotter by the moment.
Yeah,
it was just hot sun.
And that's when there was a lot of like a photo session.
Yeah, and there was people dancing with fire, and then there's lots of like picture all Mad Max characters dancing around and like spitting fire and all this kind of crazy shit. So it was amazing. It was like
so much fun.
It was like a satanic carnival. I don't know, but it was amazing for a wedding. But and then we just I don't know. It was like crazy.
Oh God.
But and then people on like they were riding little like remember the vehicles in Mad Max? All the Mad Max, like they had like trikes and like little motorcycles, and they were decked out like extravagant Mad Max like mobiles
and their outfits.
Yeah,
and that woman that kind of crawled around like she was.
What do they call that? Whenever you could twist your body into all different forms, like.
And she looked so evil. Had like contacts.
Yeah,
she was incredible as well. I mean, all of them were. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. And then we walked all the way
to that other building.
Yeah, it was like they like opened up and we just kept walking.
Yeah, through the crowd.
Yeah.
Took a few minutes and it was really like it was like a parade. Right?
Yeah, it was kind of
it was so and we were part of that.
And people were standing on the side and clapping and it was just
really cool. I was like I've never done this before in my life. This is really cool. So because we all followed the bride and groom, and it was just a whole tale of us. So,
I thought it was for us.
oh no, well next time, no. But like, okay, so what was the name of the building we were going to? We ended up the final place.
I'm trying to remember. I can't remember. It was that bar.
Yeah, and it looked like a giant barn.
Yeah.
Right. All right, so the Presidio. It was got like a giant building, but it was like it was like a barn kind of.
Yeah. Well, it was kind of like a saloon in a way.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah, set up like a saloon barn type of thing, but it was packed. We'd be packed.
Yeah.
And we all had to stand under this like. I don't know.
A cage.
It was like a cage.
Yeah.
And we all were in there, and there was a runway, and then they were up there saying more wedding vows, and there was that evil priest. He had like maleficent horns, and he had like a leather outfit on, and he was like painted and like very tribal Mad Max, and he was like he was like pronouncing them man or husband and wife, man and woman. No.
Yeah, husband and wife.
Yes, husband and wife and all that kind of stuff. They didn't do all their vows again, like not like the first time, like a few minutes earlier.
No.
It was just a shortened version. And then they all sang. It was a choir.
Oh, yeah.
They were up on the balcony, and it was just, there's so much I forget because I was in awe. Like,
because everything was organized so well. And I mean, we know that Mario is behind the majority of the organization. I'm sure Jessica and Ira as well, but it was just insanely entertaining.
I mean, there were hundreds of people around us, and they're shaking the cage. Yeah. So we're like, it was like we were being held like in prison kind of thing.
That was cool though. But it was so hot.
There was like no ventilation, even though there were giant fans, but they weren't turned on. And everybody was sweating. Everybody's dressed up like really glamorous kind of for like a wedding, rock and roll wedding. And everybody's smiling, but we're all kind of looking at each other like, it's like a sauna. We are dying. We're about to pass out, but keep smiling. Well, but we managed. And then
and then we kind of changed plans and went out because we were supposed to be on the second floor,
like another party, but that didn't seem to work out the way it was supposed. So either way, it was still amazing, and so we went outside and back out of that building, and then continued the celebration, and a lot of us went on our ways then.
Yeah.
And there were photo ops, tons of photo ops. Like we were standing in front of a lot of group shots. That was just throughout there was 2 hours, an hour and a half of
Yeah. But it was truly amazing.
It was so cool.
It was such an honor to be part of this, and it was like any wedding, it was emotional and fun and exciting. It's just it was really cool.
Yeah. But it was a fun day, and it was a long day, and that was Saturday, day 3.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We ended up back at the hotel. I can't remember how it happened. I don't know. I don't remember anything.
No, I think one of the vans took us back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah. The artist vans.
Yeah.
They drove us back.
Right.
And then because we were excited about the following day, Sunday morning at 11 a.m.
Yes. Day 4, August 10th.
Mm-hmm.
So we knew we were going to be seeing Majestica.
For the first time. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Majestica is, if you have watched our reactions, Tommy Johansson, he is the main guy, the founder, I think, of Majestica, and the singer and guitar player. And we have not seen them live before, so now we had the chance to see them live for the first time, and there was no way in hell we would miss that.
No. And they played early, too. It was like 11:40 or something. I don't know.
I think it was actually 11:10.
Oh, yeah. Oh, great. That's even better. But we got there early. A lot of our friends didn't. They slept in because We were only crazy people that wanted to be there that early. So we got dropped off and right into the artist tent building, and then we bumped into Tommy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Right out front. Like they were already. I mean, they probably were already whatever. They were getting ready to go.
Yeah,
because it was like 30. It was about 30 minutes before they would go on?
Yeah, I think so.
Somewhere in there. Yeah.
Yeah, because the van was there to pick them up, so they came out with their instruments and stuff like that. And yeah, so Tommy, because we have met Tommy one time before at Sweden Rock Festival
a few years ago. Yeah.
But now, obviously, we have done all these videos, and he has seen our videos.
Yes, so he recognized us.
He's like, hey!
He said, yeah. So I gave him a hug, and then that was it. Seemed very pleasantly surprised to see us and very happy. So
yeah, and then we got to see the other guys as well. The guitar player Petter and Chris, the bass player. Yeah. So I said hi to them as well. And
then we said we'll see you. We'll see you because we got. So they saw a side stage. We were there. They were setting up, and it was so cool. He even waved to us during the first song. I think we were filming. Oh yeah. So or he pointed. Yeah. He pointed to the side, but it was. And of course you can't hear the best sound. So we only stayed there. The whole set we could have stayed there, but we decided just for like a song or two, and then we went up front.
Because the main purpose was to see them live and.
Yeah,
they had no sound on stage, so we went, up front.
And they knew we were there for support as well, and just as fans as well, and just it was cool. So so we watched the rest of the set out front where the sound was great. We got some good footage, and it was like so amazing. His voice and the whole band, they kicked ass.
Yeah, they're so good. Yeah, I mean they all sing really well.
Oh my God, yeah.
So they nailed it, and I think they gained a lot of new fans during that show. People who may not know about them since before.
Yeah, there were tons of people that never even heard of them. Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think a lot of people know Tommy.
From
Sabaton,
right?
But now his new band, I mean, he has had this band
a couple years,
many years.
Yeah.
But it was just exciting to see it live, and to your point, it was just an amazing performance. I'm just so pleased that we got up early to see them. So
it was way worth it. So
yeah,
and other bands that played that day, the final day, right? Was like Machine Head was a big headliner, Static X, Downset, Dope. Fear Factory, Kerry King, and Michael Schenker. So they were all playing that evening, that day.
Yeah. Well, it's a good... I mean, because I'm like, Sundays, do you want to have a show on Sunday? Because people need to work on Monday. But they kept going, and it was just tons of great bands. And Michael Schenker, obviously, with the Swedish singer Erik Grönvall, which was, amazing that it's amazing that he is with Michael Schenker now, because I listened to Michael Schenker since 1981, I think.
And didn't Tommy, when we chatted with him later, didn't he mention they wanted to check them out?
I think so. Yeah, because we met the band Majestica in the catering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I ran into the drummer.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I saw you guys on side stage." So because he's the only one that we didn't officially meet.
Yeah.
Out of Majestica. So and then then that was going to catering. So and then they're all sitting there. It was so cool.
It was really nice. It was such a great group of people, and it was fun. But then then the festival was over.
Well, there was a second wedding.
Oh shit! Yes. So the second wedding.
And it was new friends of ours, Brian and Dawn.
Yeah.
And so that was also happening on Sunday.
Yeah.
So we in between all of this, it was Majestica. Then it was a few bands, and we had lunch. And then we went back to the VIP tent, and it was again after 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It was Brian and Dawn's wedding, so everyone was back there for them, and we were also there. So it was just crazy. And it was a hotter day. Yeah. It was even hotter.
Yeah.
So, but and beautiful day, but hot.
And speaking of the wedding, so Ira and Jessica had beautiful outfits, and then the Sunday, Dawn and Brian's wedding, and their outfits was absolutely incredible as well.
Extravagant. Just I guess very up my style, up my alley.
It was
But
like
I'm very goth,
steampunk
goth. Yeah.
They were beautiful.
Gorgeous. So yeah, congratulations, you guys. So yeah. Just.
Yeah, we had such a great experience, and we are so grateful for the opportunity and also the way we were taken care of by Mario and the Alcatraz crew. Everybody went above and beyond, and also obviously all our friends.
It was just, it was, I mean, it was a long week. It was so fulfilling and exhausting, but fun. When you're having a great time when you're exhausted.
No, that's true.
That kind of thing. Lots of walking, but just amazing. Just yeah.
Yeah, we're so blessed to be able to experience these things and have these beautiful, wonderful friends we have.
Yeah, new friends too, like Lonnie and Suzette.
Yeah.
And Dawn and Brian
and also the band,
Sven.
Gary and Sven, and so it's just so much fun. And when I think back about it, because obviously when you're in the midst of everything, it's hard to kind of appreciate everything you do. You're having fun, but then when you come back home and you start processing what you have been through, and then you realize, wow, I can't believe we did all these things. I can't believe we saw all these people. I can't believe we met all these wonderful, beautiful, nice people and had so much fun in another country we've never been in before either.
That's right.
Yeah.
I know. I'll never forget it.
Yeah. So this is maybe not once in a lifetime experience, but I just am so grateful for these experiences we have had this summer, 2025.
I'm also truly grateful. So,
yeah. And then, I mean, the festival is over. The following day,
it was Monday, August 11th. We were going to be leaving for Brussels on a train, right?
Yes, that's right. So we were, I think we checked out in the morning and then took the train from Kortrijk to Brussels. I think it was like a 2-hour.
Yeah, but I mean, the train was like 11 a.m.?
Yeah, 11.
Somewhere like 12-ish, like before that, somewhere on this. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, and it was kind of tight, even though we had first class tickets.
Yeah.
It
wasn't like Scandinavian trains. They're a little bit better.
No space for luggage except for the overhead bins.
Yeah, and we had a lot of luggage for a European trip for 9 days. So
I think my bag was like 60 pounds or something.
Yeah.
But it was easy though. So and when we got to, the train stopped at the Brussels airport.
Yes.
Which is like outside of Brussels.
Yes.
Maybe like half an hour outside of Brussels. And we had a hotel booked.
Right near there.
Yeah,
right
which
there.
Essentially at the airport.
Yeah, which was great.
It was like
beneficial.
A 60-second walk from the hotel to the airport.
Mm-hmm.
But when we came to the hotel,
we checked in.
Yeah.
And we were like, oh, and they have a really cool little restaurant. We checked in, then we're like, let's go have some lunch.
Some food, yeah.
Yeah.
And who did we meet?
Can you believe it?
Eric Grönwall. Grönwall.
It was amazing. He was just
that was crazy.
Sitting having lunch as well.
I was sitting there having lunch, and I'm like, he had finished his meals. I'm like, I don't want to disturb him, but I'm like, well, I never met him before, and he's Swedish, so I walked up there and started chatting with him, and he recognized us.
Yes, because we have done a few reactions for Skid Row with him in it, and also his solo work.
Yeah,
his covers and stuff. Yeah.
So we chatted with him for a while, and what a nice person he is.
Oh, just so sweet. We took selfies.
Yeah.
Just cool guy. I mean, I hope we get to see him again.
Oh, we will. I'm sure we will. But that was just
icing on the cake.
Icing on the
or cherry on the cake.
So surprising, and he was just sitting there waiting for his flight.
Yes.
And it was smart because I like the idea of he left the actual airport to go to the hotel, have dinner there or have lunch there.
Yeah.
Because, the airport food is not always the best.
No.
So, and this was a great restaurant.
It was so quiet, laid back. It was set up very nice. It wasn't too busy at all.
Yeah.
We were there for like 2 hours because we were because our flight was the next morning.
Yeah.
And so that's the only place we had to be. We weren't going to be sightseeing or anything. We were going to just stay in the hotel
And just
relax. So we stayed. We took our time eating our lunch, and we had some drinks, cocktails, and just enjoyed. And Eric said goodbye to us before he finally left.
Yeah, because
table.
we didn't want to, sit with him, disturb him, because he was still there for a while. He had some calls to make
At a different booth.
Yeah, at different booths. But then when he left, he came up to us and said, "Oh, well, nice to meet you. Take care."
Yeah. It was just really sweet.
Yeah, so that was, like I said, icing on the cake.
Yes.
Cherry on top.
Cherry on top of the icing on the cake. On top. No. But I don't know. And then we ended up getting some good rest.
Yeah. And then we flew home the following morning. Went from Brussels to Newark, New Jersey, and then
Tuesday, August 12th.
Yeah. And everything was smooth. The only thing that we didn't realize is that it was not a big deal though, but when we came to the US, we had to recheck our bags.
And Newark.
Yeah.
So, which was actually, they spruced up that airport a lot nicer than last time I was there, like a decade ago. I guess I don't know how much they changed it. I don't know anything, but it was nicer than I remember. But we only had, we had to go to baggage claim, recheck, but we didn't have to go back up at ticketing again. Thank God.
No.
But we had to still walk a ways, like in the
we had to
area.
change terminal.
Yeah,
as well.
Yeah,
so I had to take a bus.
Yeah, that's true.
To another terminal, and then go through security again.
Yes. After we handed our bags off to other people, it's like ticketing, but there's no. They only handle luggage that are layover, like connecting flights.
Connecting flights to domestic flights.
So they had they put a sticker on it, and on every. And we weren't the only ones. There were a few other people as well. But after we did that, then we had to go back through security.
Mm-hmm.
And
which was easy because we have TSA pre-check and clear.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
So it's pretty easy. And then we had we had some time in the lounge, if I remember correctly.
I think it was like an hour and a half, I think, it ended up being something like that.
Yeah.
Which was great. I don't know if we had another snack or not. I can't remember. Maybe a little, something little, but
there've been so many lounges.
It was nice.
So.
Yeah, it was, but it was cool. It was great, and we were excited just to get back to Vegas, get back home.
Yeah. And when we came home, because we turned off the AC in our house when we were gone, because we don't want to, have cooling when we were
saved
here.
a few $100 by having so the inside the house was like 500 degrees.
I think it was actually 98 or something.
Oh my God, can you imagine the inside of a house being that? Anyway, it took all night for it to cool down, but
and I had to work in the morning, so but all in all, I mean, it was such a great trip, and we had a great experience. I probably want to go back sometime again if we get invited again. Alcatraz Festival is really good. I think Sweden Rock Festival should take some notes and maybe take some tips and, maybe do things a bit differently.
Yeah. I mean, there were a few, exactly. Especially their VIP area.
Yeah, for sure.
A few things.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think all festivals can take notes from other festivals.
Yeah.
I mean, but we haven't been to all of them. I mean, we only been to a handful, but
no, it's true.
Still.
But there was some things I liked better with Alcatraz Festival than Sweden Rock Festival.
Yeah.
So
and seen footage recently also from from the recent Mara Luna, which it's a bucket list of mine to go to one day, Mara Luna Festival. And it happens around the same time as Alcatraz, so in Germany though. But they're VIP. We saw that they all could take a note off that.
Yeah, that's a different level, high end.
It looked like this. I mean, just crazy. But anyway,
cool. I mean, great summer, great stuff going on, and for now we have lots of things planned for the fall. So, but we'll come back with that in a separate video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thanks. Thanks for joining us for our little recap from our trip to Belgium and to the Alcatraz Festival. If you like our content and you like what we do, don't forget to subscribe, like it, hit the notification bell, and
comment below. Did you go to Alcatraz Festival?
And if you went to a different festival, which one did you go to?
Yeah. And share the video with your friends and family and your enemies.
Until next time, we will catch you on the flip side.